Hello guys, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. So in this particular video, I want to share with you how we managed to catch over 5,000 pips just in 1 week trading US30, the first week of January, the first week of the year, the first week of 2024. We managed to catch over 5,000 pips just trading US30. So I'm going to go about showing you the whole methodology, the whole thought process throughout the entire time as we caught those 5,000 pips, and also even what I'm anticipating, the moves that I'm anticipating for the next coming week, as well as the entire January going forward like that. So make sure you stay up until the end of the video and as I take you through. So make sure you like this video, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because these videos are going to be coming oftenly to make sure that we inform you as much as possible, as much as we can. So this was my entire setup. As you can see, this is a picture that I just took now, a screenshot. This was my entire setup for US30. This was my entire setup like this. I drew this setup this week actually on Tuesday when the markets opened. After I saw the market breaking structure like that, then I constructed the setup like this. So this was my entire analogy. After we change character, then we come back, then we go. So this was my entire analogy. You'll see by the end of the video that indeed the market it 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 followed that structure exactly to the dot, 100% without even without any distractions, but it actually followed exactly as I was anticipating. So let me just go straight to the chart and show you how we managed to come up with that entire analysis and that that overall analysis and everything. So right here you can see I have my analysis already, I have my setups already. I have actually we actually also have still running sell trades. So let me just go to a separate chart that is empty so that I don't disturb my current analysis there. Let me go to an empty chart so that you see how we managed to came about the entire analogy, the entire how we managed to catch that first move of the year, which was so much profitable on our side. So let me check where 29 December is. 29 December is right here. 29 December is here. This is where 29 December is. So I'm going to start there because that's the start of the year. That's the start of the year. So try by all means to make sure that these videos we give you each and every single week, each and every single week, by all means, up until the year ends, to make sure that you don't miss these major moves that are happening each and every single week. Right. So starting off the year, I had this short-term internal structure on the 1 hour, right? Like this. And don't forget that I'd actually, if you watched my previous US30 video, if you go to my channel, you'll see there's a US30 video that I posted where I showed the overall analysis, what I'm even expecting for this entire year. So after breaking these major highs like this, right? After breaking those major highs like that, right? Me from an external structure perspective, right? From an external structure perspective, they've broken that high and they now need to create a new higher high. And also, but from an internal structure, this is the internal structure. Internal structure they broke here. So according to internal structure, you can see that internal was bullish, external was bullish. So what this simply means, it simply means that the momentum was still bullish, but now after every institutional move, which is this break of structure like this one or that one, we always anticipate the market to pull back, come and collect our inducement, then they tap a significant zone. A significant zone we're referring to a fair value gap like this. That's a fair value gap there. Also have another one right here, which was kind of tapped. We also have another one there that is kind of tapped. Then we also have another one just below the inducement there. So these are these are the major levels that we have that we always anticipate a pullback before a continuation, because if they are still bullish internal like that, if you watched my previous yesterday video, my anticipation for it's even going up there, I even made it. So I won't waste much time on that. I'll just focus on how we caught 5,000 pips just this first week of. So already I'm anticipating you can see that I'm anticipating something like a reversal, come and collect inducement. Even if it breaks here, it can come down there before the overall continuation up. So already I'm anticipating a reversal based on these two major breakout structures. So all I now do is if I go down to a lower time from the 1 hour like this, I look at the internal structure. Once internal structure changes, that's when I start to focus on sales. So during this entire time, after breaking major highs, the market was still, it kept on being bullish. It kept on being bullish. That was still a bullish market, as you can see. That was a breakout structure right there. This one was an adjustment right here. So the market was still bullish internally. So when the order flow internally is bullish like that, you don't even need to be selling. You don't even need to be selling because order flow, the direction of the order flow is where the direction of the momentum basically will be going. So you just need to focus on where the momentum is going. If the order flow is bullish, focus on buying. So throughout that entire time, the buys were safe and all that. But obviously, I was beginning to start to expect a a change. So right now, my overall analogy, my overall bias was I want something like this. Come and take out this, then we go. Once it does this, we know that we're in an overall bearish order flow. Immediately after the market gave us this, right? So on the 1 hour, still on the 1 hour there, you can actually see that this is our previous leg according to the 1 hour. If you follow structure nicely, this was a high, this was a low, that was a high, that was a low. This was a high, this was a low, this was a high, that was a low. So they came out and took out the adjustment there, but that's not the real important thing. The real important point in this case is the fact that they did manage to change character on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour now, you can actually see that there, right here, they induced, right there, they broke structure on the 1 hour like this. So after doing this on the 1 hour, once you do this on the 1 hour, it means this leg that we were anticipating them to come and change character there. It means it can actually be a TP target for this first move because on the 4 hour, you will realize that that will actually be a change of character according to the 4 hours, as you can see. You see? So according to the 4 hour, that leg there is a change of character on the 4 hour. So it means if they come and change character on the 4 hour, then the next pullback will be based on that 4 hour structure and whatever. So on the 1 hour, the good part about the 1 hour is that up there, they actually gave us. So this is the 1 hour adjustment, as you saw. 1 hour adjustment. After they induced on the 1 hour like this, they went on to break structure. Order flow was still bullish. Then they came to the previous leg, which was this one, and then changed character. After I saw this, I knew that my sales. So you realize that by the time they go to change the 4 hour structure, by the time they go to change the 4 hour structure on the 1 hour and lower time frame, they would have changed already, which is up there. So immediately once I saw this change of character like this, I knew that indeed we're now going down. Meaning I have that extreme supply. That's my first thing there. My next thing, even if I go down to a 30 minute, as you saw that I used the 30 minute there on the picture. I use the 30 minute. That's actually my supply, my where I want to enter the cells there. So right here, this is where I'm going to strike my entries. These cells, even if I go aggressive, these entries, even if I go aggressive, remember my first target is this 4 hour change of character zone, right? 4 hour change of character level there. That is still a 4 hour change of character level. That can be our first major target for now. So once that 4 hour changes character, that's when you will see the market giving you another pullback before a major continuation. But basically, it will be respecting structure and all that. So that was my entry point. That was my target like this. So this was my full setup. My setup was now complete. I was now simply ready. I had pending orders there. I was even watching the market, simply waiting for it to come. So this was actually the 2nd of January, the 2nd of January on Tuesday after it changed character. So immediately after changing character, I was definitely sure. Definitely sure. I was definitely sure this leg there, it was meant to be taken out. That was my adjustment leg for that moment. That was my adjustment leg. So all of these were confluences that I had. All of these were confluences that I had. You see now. So it came tapped. Upon tapping the zone, we strike. Even if I enter aggressively there, even if I go full margin, full margin reasonably, obviously reasonably. I know definitely that I'm not anticipating the market to close above there. All the confirmations are in my favor and all that, everything is supporting me. That's a high probability entry. Then I just wait and see how the market will move. But basically, all the conditions, once my conditions are met, once all my conditions are met, even the Fibonacci, I can even hit the Fibonacci is an extra confluence. You can see it's an extra confluence. So I had a lot of confluences there supporting that trade. A lot of confluence supporting that trade. So it went all the way Fibonacci retracement, supply zone, order block, fair value gap there. It had collected inducement. It had changed character. Order flow was now bearish. All those confluences were confluences that I was looking at. So this additional confluence, someone can see a trend line there, right? Which is also okay. It's an additional retail confluence, which is also there, which is also there. We can actually see it clearly, which was an additional confluence that we can basically see. So eventually they went all the way, all the way, all the way. You see them coming to take out the my 0%, which is my previous leg there. I'll even show you even how we managed to scale in, right? So you see all the way from there to here to 0%. So they on 0% there, that's where they broke structure there. That's now internal structure on the 1 hour. That's now the 1 hour internal structure. Remember, we're targeting that 4 hour change of character. So they broke structure there. After they broke structure, the same thing, similar thing. We anticipate the similar thing. We come. Where's my inducement leg? My inducement leg in this case is here. Once they take out the inducement leg, I'm anticipating them at least this is the only untapped supply. That one was tapped there. So it means if I'm going to scale in more cells, I can target that level like this. Stop loss way just above, just like this. TP still the same, TP. So we are going now. We are going. That entry that I entered there, once the market comes and breaks structure there, all I can do is shift stop loss to entry like that. Then I'll just keep on holding like this. I'll just keep on holding like this, right? I'll just keep on holding like this. So the market kept on moving, kept on moving, kept on moving. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It came, tapped our zone, tapped our level, stop loss, everything was intact. TP still the same, major TP there. First entry was entered there. First entry was entered there, still running. Second entry was entered there, still running. We're anticipating a break there. That is all internal structure there that is happening. Right. Still running like this beautifully, still running beautifully, still running beautifully, beautifully, still running. Came broke structure. After breaking structure, same thing again, which was news. Same thing over and over again. Same thing over and over again. They come back, they collect inducement right here. After they collect my inducement, they tap a major level, significant level. You enter cells again. Means my next set of cells were here. My stop loss above. My TP still the same down here. Still the same down there. So this was, you see, so this was basically how we managed to maneuver, how we managed to attack and make money throughout this first week of January. This trend line is just an extra confluence that you can put, but that's not the real entire reason for the movement. The movement is purely based on structure. So first entry, second, third entry, third major entry like that. So even when the new week opens, I'm anticipating it to come and break this structure right there like that and continue going to the downside, continue going to the downside. So the overall 4 hour change of character is so key. That's why it's our first target there. This 4 hour change of character is so key. That's why it's our first target there. That's why it's my first target. Once we have that 4 hour change of character, then we can have a most possible pullback. Then if we don't manage to have this 4 hour change of character, it means those same lower time frames, this internal 1 hour structure, right? This internal 1 hour structure, it means it will have to realign itself back to the external. So because the current external right now on the 1 hour as well as the 4 hour, we're looking at this structure. This is our current structure, right? Those are our current legs. So that one up there, it's our higher high. That's our higher high. So here, according to the 4 hour structure, we are still within here. It means here if order flow now comes and if the market comes and breaks this previous leg up there, it means we still have a higher, that's now a higher low according to the 1 hour as well as the 4 hour internal there. It means it can still keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, right? So this week, the main thing that is important this week, the main move that is important this week is for the market. Once it comes to change the 4 hour character there, once it comes and changes there overall, it has changed our main structure. It means we are just now flowing bearish and bearish and bearish. Once it comes and gives us this change, we're now just flowing bearish in that manner nicely to the downside. So that's a very important move to happen. But basically, here that trade in profit, this one in profit, this one in profit. Next week, even if you lock profits, even if you collected profits, you're still safe. So right now, we're still in this sell. Stop losses on entry here. That one stop loss on entry. That one stop loss on entry. You can hold all these. You would have been holding all these, or you could have collected profit there, entered, re-entered, collected profits, re-entered, whichever way you want to use. But basically, this is the analogy of how we look at the chart. So basically, next week, I'm anticipating a continuation of this. So if this internal continues all the way up until they take out this, that's a confirmation that we are waiting for next week. So next week, once we get this major change of character here on the 4 hour, it means overall our bearish, our sales are very confirmed to the downside, and all that we are going to need is the same formations, correct inducement, taper level, then they continue. So basically, even as next week, we're going to be distributing these videos again and show you even how you can maximize on US30 this next coming week. So guys, this is my video. This was what I wanted to share with you. Thank you for watching. Like the video, share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit on the notification bell as you might not need to miss the next coming video. Thank you.